Hello, Verishop guys and girls. Hope you're very well wherever you are. And first off, I'd just like to wish you all in America a very happy Independence Day from right here in London. I hope you're all having a really lovely time. And I'm sure maybe one or two of you are probably having a few beverages at this time. So welcome once again to Sunday School with me, John Onamara. Today we'll be talking about accessories. So of course, it's the essential accessories that you will need throughout your day and your working week. And I think we've got a really lovely plethora of different items to cover that Verishop currently have in store and in stock. So I'm going to kick off with the first one here, and I'm going to present this to you. And it is the Eastpak padded Parker backpack. And that is currently going at $33.15. So actually, this is a real steal from the original retail price of $65. Hi, Alyssa. Hope you're very well. I hope you're having a lovely Independence Day, or wherever you are. So we're just talking about the Eastpak backpack at the moment. And I have one. Oh, Adri as well. She's joined. Hi, Adri. How you doing? Happy Independence Day again. I actually have this backpack here. So I'll tell you what, guys, I've been utilizing this for a couple of years now, actually. And as you know, I'm quite heavy-handed with a lot of my clothing and objects. And I've done a lot of traveling as well. And this has stood the test of time and stuck by me. So I just want to open up so you can have a quick look, because also the thing I love about a good Eastpak backpack is that it has the inner laptop sleeve pocket. And of course, I'm sure you guys probably spend a lot of money in your tech, especially a lot of Apple products, for instance. And I hate the idea of not being able to have sort of rigid support in place when I'm sort of chucking it in a bag and then running out the door into the subway train. So I've always, I felt whenever I've stuck my laptop in this bag, I've never really felt like I've had an issue with it. There's definitely enough padding there that I sort of feel comfortable that, I can sort of chuck it on the floor as one does. And also the nice thing is as well is that you have the inner pocket as well. So certainly if you are doing some traveling, it's always lovely to stick your passport in there and any of your other bits and bobs as well. And actually, when I'm DJing as well, occasionally I have my headphones in there and my USB sticks and whatnot. So this is a really nice place that, if you want to make sure you've got your personal belongings kept safe. Eastpak backpack is a favourite of mine. It's such a classic bag. I agree, Joanne. It really is. And actually, this is a different colour than the one that Verishop currently have in stock. The colour they have is called Tops Downtown, and it's a slightly lighter shade of blue. Mine's almost like a grayish blue. But the one thing I would also say that it works really well with, leather jackets, for instance. I've coupled it with leather jackets and jean jackets and whatnot. So it's actually quite a good bag for utilitarian purposes. Hi, Christina. Thank you very much for joining the party. And Charlie as well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys, wherever you are in North America, are having a fantastic Independence Day. Me being a Brit, more than welcome to offer you that. Tracy as well is joining as well. I've got a lot of the Mikowski family joining me today, and I feel very privileged that you guys are here. So we talked about the Eastpak backpack for those that have just joined, by the way. And as I said, this is one of my favorite purchases over the last couple of years. I also like the fact that this one specifically has a sort of like a leather trim. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's quite a nice little functional feature. And also one of my other favorite facts, Eastpak, they started in 1952, and they're originally from Boston, which is actually one of my favorite cities in America, which I hope to be going there sometime again soon. Auntie asks, how would the backpack hold up in Ghana? I mean, I haven't taken the Eastpak backpack to Ghana yet, Auntie, but I do hope one day I will have the privilege in doing so. And also, I'd love to go to Ghana. My friend Shelby, actually, she made a video there last year about girls that are really into skateboarding. It's called Skate Girls. Please check that out. If you Google Skate Girls, Shelby Wilder, it will pop up. And it's a really beautiful film, actually. So big burgeoning female skateboarding scene in Ghana. You've heard it here first. All right, I'm going to move on to my next item, which is presenting to audience to you guys now. It's the Maximum Henry Standard Leather Belt, which is, as you know, by the way, guys, it's all 15% off all of these items that I'm currently talking about. So that is $106.25 off from $125, and I think it's just a very lovely belt. And I actually have something very similar here, and just like this one, which is also 100% leather. This one is also made in the USA, and obviously, as it's Independence Day, I have to include a couple of products that have been made in your country. And actually, that's one thing that I always really appreciate. You know, I know when you buy something that's made in the USA, you always know that you're buying quality, even if it's just a little bit more expensive than maybe some of the other products that are on offer. So yes, I've got a couple of facts about this here. The one thing I do love about a good tan or brown belt is, of course, it goes wonderfully well with many jeans. So obviously you got your denim blues and your stonewash. So I always like that sort of classic look of a good stonewash jean, brown tan leather belt, and a crisp white shirt. And actually, something else that I bought really recently that I'll just show you because it's just off camera here. I recently bought these in a charity shop actually in Victoria. It was a birthday present to myself, and again, I was very thankful, that they sort of match up quite nicely here. So imagine that you got your your light blue stonewash jeans, good old cowboy boots, a good brown belt, such as the one I've displayed below, and a white shirt, and you're off. Howdy indeed. A couple of different comments going on here. A lot from Adrian. Thank you so much, by the way, guys. Thank you for all the love, all the hearts and avocados and gemstones. Always very much appreciated. Can you dress it up? Yeah, of course you can. 100%. Yeah, I always think a good tan belt goes really well with some nice stonewash jeans there. Thank you. Appreciate that you love them. Yeah, no, honestly, I know we're not talking about footwear today. We are talking about accessories. I guess a boot is an accessory as well. It's an accessory to the outfit. But yeah, no, Adrian, I highly recommend you should get some good old cowboy boots as well. Maybe you could have a chance to go to the Midwest, to Dallas or Ohio. I know there's some fantastic thrift stores actually in Columbus, Ohio. If anyone ever gets a chance I think it's called the Short North. Can't remember what vintage shop's called though, but anyway, that's a top tip there. So any Midwest listeners and viewers, please do check out the Short North in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, please do. It'll be, honestly, Adrian, it will be worth the flight alone. Right, moving on, because still talking about belts, because obviously, I'm sure everyone's now having their hot girl summer or hot boy summer. So obviously, we've all shaved off a few pounds over the last couple of months, ready for our bikini and swimwear sessions. So obviously we need to have our jeans kept up well and presented well. So obviously another belt for you here. And again, this is something that I really like: reversible belts. It's a big top tip for you there. Reversible belts, because I have one here as well, you see. And I've had this one for a number of years as well. And of course, it comes in two colors, which is the classic ones, which is black, which obviously goes really well with a lot of suiting, navy, gray, and black suits. And also on the other side is sort of like a chocolate brown, which again, I mean, I have had so much use out of a reversible belt. Essentially, for $68, it's buy one, get one free. That's what I like to say. But it's a really simple thing. So again, with the Troubadour men's reversible belt, essentially what you do is you take the buckle off and spin it around and then clip it back on again. And it's as simple as that. And it really is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would do without it, to be honest with you. Thank you very much, Tracy, in regards to the versatility. Well, this is a good thing in regards to accessories. There's a panoply of different items that obviously Verishop have currently in stock. So, and also you probably mean the versatility in regards to the belt itself. Yeah, that's again, it's another wonderful thing because you can use this for sort of formal suiting, but also on the other side, you can use it for more sort of casual looks as well. And I've certainly done that over the years, and no, it's done me really, really well. So I'm very pleased to see that Verishop currently also have a reversible belt in stock at the moment. And as I said, it was $80, and with the 15% off, that is $68. Guys, thank you so much for the avocados. Could ladies wear a reversible belt as well? Absolutely, 100%. To be honest with you, all of the products that I'm currently talking about on this show are unisex. So please do, if you feel like you need a good belt, a good staple for keeping up your trousers, then I don't see why not give it a good old go. So thank you very much. The avocados are wonderful. I hope you're well wherever you are. I hope everything's going well. You may be tucking into a couple of drinks, I'm sure, at this time. I'm certainly celebrating here, as usual, with a good cup of tea. So there you go. Right, moving on. Again, I thought this was something that is very good for utility purposes, everyday use. And it is a men's zipper with a men's wallet that has a zipper on it. So I've had this again for many years. It has stood the test of time, and I can't fault it enough in regards to having a wallet that has a zipper attached to it, because sometimes maybe you've got a bit of shrapnel, bit of change on you still, from those bar drinks that you might have had. And the worst case scenario sometimes for me is, when you're opening up your wallet and then all the change falls out. So this has always been very helpful to me, to be honest with you. And I also know that, all my credit cards and whatnot are all in one place. And this is really good here. So if you're looking for a new wallet or a gift for someone, maybe a partner or a boyfriend, husband, spouse, Roots Men's Zipper. So again, this is really great to keep your cards in, keep your cash. It also has ID panels as well, which is brilliant because obviously, I know we all look very, very young still. So, it's very easy. It's much easier when you're going into the bar just to quickly flash your ID, which obviously I get ID'd a lot. Thankfully, I'm really happy with that. Actually, that's the one thing I do miss in regards to living in New York. That I don't really get ID'd in London anymore, guys. People just accept that obviously I'll be over the age of 18, because obviously the drinking age here is a little bit lower than what it is in the States. I might have to utilize maybe some of Adrianne's. Adrianne obviously was on slightly earlier. Maybe some of Adrianne's skincare routine and some of the products she was talking about, so I could sort of roll back the years. Is that leather? Yes, it is leather. It's a very, very good question. And the other thing that it does have, which I really liked as well, which my one doesn't actually, to be fair, is that it has a RFID wave blocking technology. So essentially, someone can't try and steal any of your details or try and maybe purchase something through your credit card. Essentially, you have those sort of credit card scanner readers. So apparently, it has that type of technology in it. And maybe I perhaps need an upgrade, because obviously credit card fraud is certainly on the rise, I'm sure. Is it heavy? Well, it depends. It depends how much cash you've got in it, Tracy. But it does actually have compartments for up to 12 credit cards. So I don't know how many credit cards one needs in their life right now. I've got one, and that's been more than enough over the last couple of years, I can assure you. But yeah, so it has compartments for up to 12. And obviously, for your ID as well. As I said, it has two viewing panels. And of course, the zip is a fantastic function and feature to have. And actually, to be fair, I don't think I would buy another wallet that doesn't have a zip function to it. I've just become so accustomed to it. So that is currently in stock on the Verishop app at $38.25. Please feel free, maybe if you want to give a last minute Independence Day gift, perhaps this could be the one. I don't know. Do you guys give gifts? I suppose it's just more drinks, isn't it? Adrienne, your sister needs that. She was getting a wallet stolen. Oh gosh, that is awful. Yeah, I mean, I always find like a lot of it's really good because it's actually a very reasonable price as well. And there's so many occasions where I've lost, for instance, wallet and sunglasses. Maybe not so much belts, but I always try to keep my purchases relatively low cost for accessories because I always seem to be waylaying them somewhere. For instance, I've already lost my pair of sunglasses for this summer, so I might need to go onto the Verishop and purchase a new pair of sunglasses. But we will be getting onto that because I found a pair that I quite like the look of. So a couple more comments here. Right, Moody. Yep, fine. Oh, it's in the bag. It's in the bag. You're adding it to the bag. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Please feel free to get that 15% off. Utilize it now whilst it's still hot. Auntie said she wants to see the sunglasses. Oh, Auntie, we're going to get to them now, actually. So, yeah, so basically, as I just told you guys, I have misled my sunglasses of the summer season, which is classic. I mean, for me, I always lose sunglasses in the summer and scarves in the winter. Scarves and gloves. It's always that classic sort of panoramic view of a bridge with the one lone glove, that one lone mitten. That's me. I've left my glove there. I've always been a bit more concerned and worried when people, especially ladies, end up losing their heels on a night out. Or, you just the next morning you're sort of wandering on the street and you've seen a lone heel. I don't know how does that happen? How do ladies only go home with one shoe? Anyway, that's for another time. Jason would love these. Yes, I really love them too. So I was looking at these earlier. And also, by the way, I love the finish on them. I love tortoiseshell. I actually think it elevates sunglasses and it makes sunglasses look far more expensive than what potentially they are. I mean, classic black frames are lovely and nice, but sometimes with plastic it can come off a little bit cheap, I find personally. And also the good thing about tortoiseshell as well, that it certainly goes with many, many different looks. So for instance, well, for what I'm wearing today, it would be absolutely perfect for, I mean, sort of color combinations with the brown and the olive green. So I'm very enviable of the kimono Devon round sunglasses. I think I might have to add that to my bag, if anything. So I've got a couple of top tips and facts about those for you here. Let me have a quick look. Yes, so 100% UV protection, which is always a must. I know on the last show we were talking about sunscreen. So the other thing, of course, is not just for looking cool sunglasses, guys. It does have a very, reliable thing. It's a sensible thing to do to make sure that you keep your eyes protected in harsh sunlight. I actually remember a few years ago when I was in Ibiza. That's 2 years ago now, and I was wearing probably not the best sunglasses, and I did start seeing sunspots. I don't know if anyone's ever had that experience before, but thankfully it was only temporary. But let's just say I wasn't wearing 100% UV protection sunglasses. I was wearing something more for just the style rather than the function. But I would highly recommend something like this to protect your eyes. Also, guys, as I said, a lot of these products, they're all for men and women, and especially these sunglasses as well. They are marketed for men and women. And again, I think they suit many different face shapes as well. Because sometimes I do have some problems. I actually also prefer sunglasses that do have a more stable frame. I've had over the last couple of years wire sunglasses, and they look really cool, but again, they don't really stand the test of time when I put them in my pocket, and then they start getting bent, and then eventually I end up breaking them. But maybe I'm just a little bit more clumsy than you guys, and you might look after your products a bit better than me. I've got a couple more comments here. Thank you very much for joining, guys. You have to protect those retinas. You do. Yes, they are polarized as well. That's a very important point. They are polarized, and as I said, they're 100% UV protection as well, which is really important. You steal those for Jace? Yes, you should. Yeah. Well, why don't you buy them for Jace, and then you can sort of cheekily take them for yourself every couple of days. Why not? Or just share them, maybe not at the same time, because obviously only one of you can wear them. Right, and you steal them for Adri. This is brilliant, guys. Stealing's not needed. They have many still in stock, so you can each buy your own, and you can utilize that 15% off as well. So moving on, because we've got so yeah, this is something else I'd love to talk about. Something that's been a recent purchase for me is good reading glasses, and you might have seen me wear these before on the show, on the Verishop stream, and I can't actually tell you how much of a difference this has made in regards to getting a good pair of reading glasses. But not just reading glasses, glasses that actually also protect from UV and the blue light that emits from monitor and computer and smartphone screens. So, you know, I was having a terrible trouble recently. I had these headaches. Obviously, you know, we've all been indoors a lot more, and so therefore we've been looking at our screens. I certainly have. You know, if I'm not doing work, then I'm looking at my screen for fun. So I was getting these quite bad migraines, and obviously I did go to the optician, and they said, Jono, it's time. You need to invest in some reading glasses. And I'm very glad that I did, but not just reading glasses, ones with the UV light protection. So this is really important. So this is from, these are from Baxter Blue, and they are called the Lane Striped Amber glasses. I know also on the Verishop store that they have a number of other glasses in stock as well, with different styles and different colors. Again, I really like these because, again, they have that almost like that sort of light tortoise shell look, and it goes very well with, you know, formal and casual clothing, which is really important. And I've got a couple more things going on here with this. Right, yes. So as I said, they have their filtering lenses. They are also polarized as well, just like the sunglasses, which is brilliant. And they also come with a good old case and a cleaning cloth, which is very important because you want to keep those sunglasses and glasses looking sharp. The nice thing as well about Baxter Blue is that they offer, you know, sort of a hassle-free free return policy. You have a 90-day try-at-home guarantee, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And as I said, the good thing about these is it eliminates glare and the harmful, or, you know, well, at least, you know, damaging blue light which emits from computer screens. I don't say it's necessarily damaging, actually. Sorry, I just want to paraphrase a little bit more. I just believe that it can, I know they're still doing a couple of scientific studies on this, but it can keep you up at night, essentially, because it's sort of that UV and blue light tricks the mind into thinking that actually it's still daylight rather than night. And obviously I know that a lot of different operating systems now also have measures that you can put in place to sort of turn off the blue light, or at least dim it slightly. So those are all good things to look into. Okay, so moving up, because I'd like to read some of your comments. Yeah, looking smart. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Christine. That's very nice. Actually, for today's stream, I decided not to wear a suit. I thought we could be a little bit more casual because it's obviously Independence Day. You know, maybe could be invited to a party around here with some American expats. You never know. Blue light protection is so important. There's actually blue light protection makeup and skincare now. Oh, brilliant. I didn't know that. Okay, that's fantastic. So, yeah, that's amazing. Potentially I might need to invest in some anti-blue light makeup, Adrienne. Tracy, do they scratch easily? I've not necessarily had a problem with mine, and the good thing, well, I should be able to prove the test of time because I am quite clumsy. You know, I seem to drop my smartphone a lot, and I do generally scratch surfaces and sunglasses. I don't know if you. Oh, I guess my iPhone's there, but I always have a good screen protector and a good case on my iPhone. And so the same with these glasses in regards to the fact that actually they're very sturdy and stable. And again, that's why I always like to stay away from sort of the metal wire framed glasses in general, because I always tend to find that they break. They're a bit too malleable for me. Do you need to go to the eye doctor to find out your prescription? Yes, that's a very, very good question. I would highly recommend going to an optician to find out if you do need reading glasses, first off, and also what strength you would need. I think I might be, is it 1.5? I don't know if that's correct, but I think I'm 1.5. And I think, am I long-sighted if I need them up closer? I can't remember the I can't remember the jargon, but yeah, I certainly did go, and they did prescribe. Well, they at least gave me what I needed in regards to my prescription, but I ended up buying my reading glasses online. Is it suitable? Is it good for all face shapes? Yes, I believe. Funny enough, I actually think a pair of glasses like this generally are. I always tend to go for reading glasses that are maybe slightly larger as well. Maybe just give me that slightly more bookish look, perhaps. add a couple of points onto the old IQ. And actually, I've had a number of compliments from some ladies and gentlemen in coffee shops around this area over the last couple of weeks when I've been having my reading glasses on. So I don't know, they must be doing something right, guys. They look really nice on you. Thank you very much, Tracy. I really appreciate that. It's very sweet. Yeah. Adrienne, that's good to know. I would buy blindly, pun intended. Very good. Like it. Well played. Not knowing my prescription. Yeah, you've got to be very careful as well, because again, you want to make sure you get the right prescription, because you could actually end up damaging your eyesight even further. So I know when I went to the opticians very recently, they had all this crazy new technology that sort of scans your retina and actually can scan the back of your eye. They can do digital mapping now. I mean, it really is fantastic, and actually it was quite low cost to do that as well. So I would highly recommend getting a decent pair of reading glasses if you are suffering from any headaches or migraines, and you think it might be from the computer screen or reading for notable amount of time. And I can certainly say that since I've been having a good pair of reading glasses, that my migraines have actually subsided. So it has certainly done the job. Oh, and one thing I'd also like to say about Baxter Blue as well is that they do have a pair for a pair pledge, which means that if you buy one of their glasses or sunglasses, they will give a pair to someone in need, which is also a really lovely, sweet thing to do. So you're not just helping yourself out, you're also helping someone potentially less fortunate than you. So all really good things there, all really good things. So I'm going to just do a very quick recap of the products that we spoke about today, if I can do that. So we talked about, obviously, the East Packer bag, which is currently a steal at the moment for around $35. And again, as I said, it's really stood the test of time for me. I've had this one for a number of years now, and I've literally taken it here, there, and everywhere. And as I said, I love the inner laptop compartment sleeve. I've always felt that my laptop is as secure as it can be without getting any knocks or dents on it. And also, I also love the outer patch pocket as well, and the zip there. It's really good when you're traveling to whack your passport and all your other bits and bobs and headphones in there. It's really very helpful. So we talked about that. We also talked about the reversible belt, which is very handy. It's almost buy one get one free. I always love the acronym, by the way, buy one get one free, which is bog off, which is always a classic. But yeah, buy one get one free. Essentially, you've got the black side and you've also got the brown side, and it can go with smart and casual looks. And as I said, yet again, reversible belt has stood the test of time for me, and it's so handy. We also talked about a good brown or tan belt, which, as I said, works really well with a lot of stonewash and sort of darker denim blue jeans. And I love that because, as well, yeah, again, as we're talking about, it is Independence Day, and the maximum Henry standard leather belt is made in the USA, guys. So do to support your companies domestically. And we also talked about the wallet, the Roots wallet as well, which comes with a good old zip. And as I said, I can't go wrong with the zip because as I said, I've on so many occasions with so many other belts have I had change, dimes falling out onto the pavement and onto shops and bars. And then obviously you don't want to be scrabbling around for change in bars, not necessarily the best look. And then on top of that, also we talked about a good pair of reading glasses, which is, honestly, I think it's not just a fashion accessory. They are a very good utility to have, and also hopefully be saving your eyesight and keeping you migraine free, which is really important. A couple of more comments here, so I'm just going to go through them. We're living in the future. It's really beautiful. Love a brand that cares. Oh, I see. Oh, right, because you were talking about their pledge, their pair for a pair pledge, which is so important. Which is nice because it does, feel like you're doing a little bit of charity for the day. Which is your product for everyday use? Okay, yeah, so this is really interesting. So actually, again, fantastic questions, guys. Fantastic questions, Adrienne. All the products that I've spoken about today I use pretty much on a day-to-day basis. I'm doing a lot of, thankfully now the cafes have opened up back here in London, and I'm doing a lot of, traveling once again, to various areas in London, and certainly various coffee shops. I like to work in a good coffee shop. So I really feel like I couldn't live without my East Pack bag. That's really important to me. There's never a day that goes by that I don't have this, don't have this on me. And hopefully, once again, when we're able to travel more extensively, I'll be able to utilize it a lot more. Obviously, my reading glasses absolutely fantastic. Of course, when I'm doing a lot of that laptop work. I know this, I got a lot of compliments from coffee shops, people in coffee shops. Guys, we've gone over time. Okay, well, I wish you the very best, and a very happy 4th of July. Thank you very much for having me and watching me once again on the Verishop live stream app. And I hope to see you at the same time, same place next week. Bye, guys.